welcome back to the channel. So before starting the video, I would request you please subscribe to the channel. It takes a lot of hard work and effort to create such hands-on content for you. Okay. Also, my Telegram channel is completely open many to many, so anyone can send messages. That means if you are having any doubt, queries or issues, you can just put it there and someone will be there to help you with that. Okay. One more thing, if you are like preparing for interviews or like DevOps based interviews, if you want to learn DevSecOps as well as cloud DevOps from scratch, you can join this course. This goes for 2 months and this is the batch 2. First batch is finished and second batch we are starting from 20th of October. Cost is 6,000, where we cover everything from scratch. The highlights of this course is that in case you want to switch your domain, then I'll be guiding to you with 4 to 5 corporate level projects. I'll be explaining you how they are built, what is the architecture, what was my role as a DevOps engineer, which I believe will be very helpful for you to go for interviews and explain something. Okay, so yeah, that also we have added. In addition to that, we have added everything from scratch, DevSecOps and Azure DevOps, and also I'll be sharing with you the best resume that you could work with, which will help you get a job. Okay, coming to today's topic now. So in today's topic, we have to study Python syntax and Python data types. Okay, so in this video what I'm going to show you is basically all different kind of data types. For example, numeric data type, then we have string data type, Boolean data type, then we have list, tuples, dictionaries, sets. So all of them I will show you along with examples, and at the end I'll be showing you one single Python program which covers all these data types. Okay, so yeah, that will show you, so make sure to watch the video till end, because what one suggestion from my end to you is like coming 30 videos which I am going to upload, just study with me. I also study, you also study, and I believe that you'll be on a better position than you are now. Okay, and since we are going to use Python specifically for our DevOps task, so this will help you a lot to add in your resume. Okay, yeah, so with that being said, let's get started. Okay team, so first thing that we need to do, install Python on our Windows machine. Okay, so first of all, simply go to Google, search for install Python on Windows, and you will get the official page link. Click on that, and here you can see the option download Python 3.12.0. so let us click on that. Okay, so once you click on that, it will ask you to like where you want to install it. So I'm going to select it on my download, so click on save and it will start downloading. Let me see. Okay, so I can see it has been downloaded. Okay, so I will go to my downloads. It's here, so I will just run it as administrator and install it. So it's taking a little bit of time, so once it completes, then we'll be able to test it, okay, if it is running fine or not. Okay, so let's wait for a few minutes. Okay, I guess it's done. Okay, so it is saying setup was successful, right? So we will close this, and just to check if it is working fine or not, we can go to Visual Studio Code. Let me open terminal and let me run the command Python f1 version, and you can see it is giving the version Python 3.11.6. okay, so it's fine. That means Python has been installed. Okay, now we are ready to get started with writing commands and executing Python programs. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. Okay team, so once we have installed Python, next what we can do for getting started is write a first hello world program. Okay, so I hope you can see my screen. So first thing that I would do is create a new file. Okay, let's provide the name of the file as hello.py. The extension of Python files are .py. Okay, create the file is created. Now first thing we can write is print hello world. Okay, and its syntax is very simple. As you can see, it's simply print in double quotes or single quotes, you can even use. Okay, hello world, and yeah, so once we have written file, make sure to click on Ctrl S to save the file. And two ways you can run the file. Okay, if you are using Visual Studio, you can directly click on run and click on like start debugging or like run without debugging, both will work. Or else if you are like using Linux or any other platform, you can run the command as Python and then the name of the file that you have created, which will be hello.py in our case. Click enter, and you can see it has printed hello world. Okay, simple. First program is simple, you can see. Okay, so now in today's session, what we are going to learn is what are different kind of data types, variables, and Python syntax, how exactly it will work. So once we have written this first hello world program, let's learn about data types, variables, okay, and Python syntax, comments, and so on. So okay, so first thing, let's talk about Python syntax. Okay, so Python uses indentation or white spaces to define blocks of code. For example, if you can see the screen, this is like if else basic condition. Okay, here we are using indentation. Okay, similar to like YAML files, we are using white space, or you can say empty space. Okay, this defines that this print command, it is the block of if condition, and same way here, which is like this many spaces away, it is the block of else condition. Okay, it is how it is different. If you want to understand, if I show you, for example, in case of Python, in case of Java or any other programming languages, we are using curly braces to define the block of code. For example, this so for example, these two curly braces define that this print statement system.out.println in case of Java belongs to this code. Okay, so this block of code is basically defined by curly braces, right? But in Python, we don't use curly braces. Instead, we are using indentation, or you can say white spaces also. Okay, so if I put here, then this print statement, it is separate from if condition. Okay, it does not belong to if condition. Okay, but if I put a tab or like space, then this is the block of if condition. Okay, in this way Python will work. Basic thing. Okay, next let's talk about comments. So it is simple in Python. If you want to comment something, you can just use hash. Okay, and whatever you write, this will be commented. This will be considered as comment. Okay, yeah. Next, coming to variables. Okay, so variables, yesterday also we discussed, like variables is very simple. You can choose any name. You don't need to define the type of variable. Okay, for example, I can just use a equal to 45. Okay, that means it's int type variable. Python will understand. Instead, if I put p is equal to double quotes Aditya, so Python will understand it's a string type of variable. Let's say I put c equal to 3.14. Okay, then Python will understand it's kind of float kind of variable. Okay, integer, you can see like minus infinity to plus infinity including 0. Then we have float also, like point something something. Okay, so this is float. Python will automatically understand, okay, it's type of float. Okay, now let's understand the data. So let's start with understanding different data types. So first data type which I wanted to start with is numeric data type. Okay, which means numbers. Okay, so in numeric data type, we have two kinds of data type. Let me explain you very simple. It's the same thing that I explained few seconds ago. Okay, so it can be either integer. Integer means like it can be any number like 1, 2, 3 or something. Okay, or it can be float. Float means in point. Okay, 1.2.3 something like that. Okay, so these are like numeric data types. Okay, coming to next, which will be string data type. Okay, let me increase this size also so that you can see them easily. Yeah, so in string data type, basically we are like using words or letters. For example, if I write e equal to single quotes Aditya, then Python will understand it's a string data type. Okay, similar way, if I also, like, you might get confused why you are using single quotes or double quotes. Basically you can use both of them. Okay, for example, if I write b equal to Shyam. Okay, sorry about that, Shyam. So this is also same, both of them are string data type. Okay, now in case you are thinking when we should use single quotes, when we should use double quotes, so let me give you an example. For example, you need to write let's say you need to write a sentence s equal to this bat is Aditya's. Okay, so here if you see, I am already using a single quote. Okay, and to make sure that Python understand it is a string data type, we need to enclose it, and we need to, we need to put quotes. But here, since already we have put single quote, so if I again put a single quote here and single quote here, so this will confuse Python because there are 3 single quotes. So instead of that, in this case, what we can do, we can use double quotes. Okay, now Python will understand from here to here we have the string. Okay, and Python won't count this single quote as a separate kind, it won't be counting this single quote as the quotes for like enclosing the sentence. Okay, so in this way you can understand key where you need to use single quotes, where you can use double quotes. Okay, but both the quotes are same. Okay, one more thing, let's say we are having multiple lines of code. For example, this bat belongs so something something. Okay, something something. So make sure that Python understands and that it is same sentence or like same single string, we should put 3 single quotes or 3 double quotes. Okay, this will make understand Python ki, okay, this is a single thing. Okay, this is a single string. Okay, yeah, so this is a numeric data type and this is string data type. Okay, okay, now let's talk about third data type, which is which is known as Boolean, which you might have heard also. Okay, let me explain you that as well. Okay, so in Boolean data type, basically we are having conditions to give the answer into form of true or false. Okay, for example, if you are using a variable like is underscore valid, for now you just understand that this variable does not have any meaning. Okay, it's not key specifically I'm writing. Okay, so here if I put true, that means key this variable, the value of the variable is true and this is correct. Okay, and for example, like another variable I have created has underscore permission. Okay, its value if I put, you can see it's false. Value I have written false. That means this is like Boolean data type, in that we just have true or false, two values. Okay, true means you can understand it's like true, correct. False means like wrong or something. Okay, so this is simple Boolean data type. See, this data type will be more clear once we use it in a program, which I will show you. Okay, yeah, okay, let's come to next data type. Next data type is list. Okay, so list is basically nothing but a collection of items. How do we write list? We can write in this format, where A is the list name of the list. Okay, and these are the values contained inside the list. Okay, few things you should know about list. First of all, it is collection of items in ordered way. Secondly, items can be of different types. For example, first 3 items you are seeing, they are numbers or integers. Fourth item, it's a string, you can see. Fifth item, it's a Boolean data type. You can see all 3 kinds of data type we are having inside the list. Okay, and new thing. Okay, so as I said, these values, they are defined, like kept as a specified, like how to identify on which location we have 3, on which location we have 2, right, like that. So basically for that we have indexes. Okay, for example, one is at 0 index. Okay, 2 is at 1 index, 3 is at, like, starts from 0. Like it's like on first position we have 2, on 0th position we have 1, on second position we have 3. Okay, and on third position we are having this string named Aditya. Okay, and on fourth position we are having a Boolean with value true. Okay, okay, so that you got the point. Like list is a data type which is basically collection of items, ordered items. Okay, which can be different kind of data types we can have, integers, numbers, strings, anything else also. Okay, okay, and also you should remember that list is immutable. Sorry, list is mutable. Okay, mutable, let me write it so that you don't forget. Mutable, basically it means that after even we have created the list, if you want, we can change the values, we can change the items. Okay, for example, let's say I know okay, on index 0, okay, on index 0 we have the value 1, right? You can see from here itself, right? But if I write in this format, index 0, and I want to modify the value of it, if I put like 6. Okay, so if I put 6, that means now new list will be something like this. Instead of 1, it will be 6. So our you can see, like, we can modify, right? We can modify our list in this format. That means it is mutable. It can be changed after it has been created. Okay, so this is list. And similar to list, we have another data type which is known as tuple. Okay, So basically tuple is also similar to list, but the difference that comes is that a tuple is immutable. If I write table, okay, now you might be thinking what is immutable. Okay, here you can see like we can change the values, we can change the different values inside list. When I say immutable, that means values cannot be changed. Okay, and the way that we write our tuple, we can like define it in this format. So I put 1 second, instead of using square brackets we are going to use circle brackets. Okay, now we cannot change these values. Okay, for example, if I try to do this, if I try to change the value of index 0 by putting like index 0 is equal to 4, this will give error because this is a tuple and it is immutable, its values cannot be changed. Got it? Okay, okay, so this is the main difference between list and tuple. Now let's study about dictionary. Okay, and so let's talk about next data type, which is dictionary. Okay, dictionaries. So in dictionary, basically it's a key value pairs. Okay, let me give you an example. As you can see, the name of the dictionary we have defined is my_dict. Okay, and here you can see each single thing, each single item of this dictionary is key and value. Okay, key is name, value is John. Then again, second item, key is age, value is 30, key is city, value is New York. Okay, okay, now what you need to understand here, for example, if I try to print and let's say my_dict, if I put the key here like name, okay, and then I try to print it, the output that we might get is John. Okay, so in this way dictionary will work. It's like key value pair. You can like here like in case of list, how we were addressing, in case of list we were addressing using indexes. In case of dictionaries, we will address the item using key value pairs. Okay, these are the keys and we can get the value of this specific key by providing the key name. So in case like here name, for example, if I want to get the value 30, I can put the key as age and this will give the value as 30. So this is dictionaries. Okay, okay, coming to our last data type, sorry about that. Yeah, so set, we have set. Okay, now understanding set is little bit very easy. It's similar to like, let's say you are like you understood tuple, you understood list. Okay, set. So let's say I am defining the set as 1 second, my_set. Okay, values I am defining as 1 2 2 3 3 3 4 4. Okay, these are my list, sorry, these are my set items. Okay, now if I try to print this in this format, if I put like my_set, okay, you know what it will print? It will print this 1 2 3 4. Okay, now you see the difference here. What is happening? It removed all the duplicate items. Okay, that means inside set data type we cannot have like copycats, or you can say duplicate items. It contains unique items. Okay, so you can see like 2 was 2 times, still here 1 time, 3 was 3 or 4 times, still here 1 time, 4 1 time, and yeah, 5 also, sorry I missed, 5 also will be there. Okay, each item is no item is going to repeat. Okay, that is what set is all about. Okay, having unique items. Okay, you know, like you can understand the like when we are going to use these things. Okay, for example, if I want to use a list, okay, where I want to, basically my requirement is that I want to modify the items. Okay, I want to have complete access to where I can modify. In that case I will go for list. Okay, in case I want to create a collection of items where nobody is allowed to modify any item, then we should select tuple. Okay, in case we want the specific condition where I want to identify each item with a specific key. Okay, so in that case we can go with dictionaries. And again, if I want to make sure that I want to have a set or like collection where no item should be duplicate, in that case we should be going for set data type. Okay, okay, now what I wanted to show you is how we work with these kind of data types, as well as basic Python programs. How do we work with that? Okay, so let me show you. So let's start by writing certain programs. Okay, So let's start by writing basic like mathematical programs. Okay, simple. First we want to have a value as x, okay, equal to 5, y equal to 7. Okay, okay. Let's create like a certain variables. Okay, so first variable which I want to create is like sum. Okay, or maybe we can provide the name as addition, because I don't want to use sum. I'm not sure like if it's already available as a function or library or package. So yeah, that we don't want to use. Okay, first we want to use addition, which I can write in this format: x plus y. Let's say I want to use as subtraction. Okay, which I will write, let's say, y minus x. Let's say next I want multiply. Okay, and here I will put as x star y, and finally we will be having division. That is also simple. We can write as y by x. Okay, now to just print them we can write in this format. It is very simple, print. Okay, now we can one by one put the variables. Copy this, paste it here, comma, then sub, comma, multiply. This is like basic programs because we are just starting. So yeah, for now let's start with basic programs so we can practice. Okay, now this is done. If I want to run it, I can run the command as python hello.py, which is the name of the file inside which we have program. Click enter and you can see like everything it performed. Okay, right? But the problem is key, it is not like very written well, right? It is not very looking nice and so on. So even like we are able to print now. Okay, so just to make it look little bit better, we can add a string like addition is this, then subtraction is this. Okay, just you need to make sure that the variable, it is separate from the string. How you can make it separate? You can use the this comma. Okay, in all of the this variables, as you can see. Okay, let me put it in this way. Okay, save the file and we can execute it in this format. And yeah, you can see we are getting the results in the proper way, right? So this is good. Okay, next what I wanted to work with is a list data type. Okay, so let's create a list. I will write in this format. Name of the list will be my list, and I can put the values inside it. 1 2 3 4 5. If I want, I can put my name itself. Okay, and my list is ready now. Okay, so let us run a few commands. For example, first command I want to run is print the whole list, which we can do in this format underscore list. Okay, this command will print the whole list. Okay, let's say second command I want to run, basically I want to change the basically print the specific location value item. Okay, for example, I will run the command as print my list, and the item that I want to print is index 3. On index 3, what is the item? 0 1 2 3. Index 3 is 4, so it should print value 4. Okay, next thing that I wanted to do is modify this this list. What we can do, we can write in this format my underscore list equal to my underscore, yeah, we need to modify. Let's say I want to modify index 0 item. Okay, and I want to modify it to a string. I can write in this format DevOps. Okay, and then again if I try to print the whole value, which will be my list, so let's see what happens. Okay, these many items, these many tasks I did. What I did, I created a list, and then first command I'm running to print the list, second command I'm running to print specific item on a specific index like index 3. Third command, what I'm doing, I'm changing the value of index 0, which is 1. So instead of 1, now new value should be DevOps, and after it is changed, just to make sure if it is working or not, we are printing the list again. So let us execute the command. Okay, now here, first thing here, what is happening? first time when we ran this command print my list, it printed the actual list whatever we are having from the initial, right? Second thing what I'm printing is the value of index 3, which is 4. It printed 4. Next thing, I'm modifying the index 0 value, which is I'm changing it to DevOps, and you can see from integer to string I'm changing, right? Still Python is able to understand that, and it is able to print the new list. Okay, this is good. Okay, so next, after list, what I want to work with is tuple. Okay, so let's create a tuple. I will provide the name as my tuple, and value we can create in this format, comma 2, comma 3, comma 5, comma 67, and we can write here Aditya Jaiswal. Okay. Now first thing that I want to do is print this tuple. Print, then name of the tuple, which will be my tuple. Spelling correct. Okay. 1 second. Yeah, here we did not put equal to. Okay, now it's good. Okay. Now, as I told, key list is mutable, where tuple is not like tuple is immutable. We cannot change the location or change anything inside our tuple. For example, if I try to do this, my underscore tuple, and let's say I want to print index, let's say 4. Okay, let us try that also, like print, and sorry, let me put this inside here, so we can print the tuple on the index of 4. Okay, next thing, let's say I want to make some changes. My tuple, my underscore tuple, value I wanted to change, and I want to put the value, change the value to 2234. Okay, on index 4. Okay, and again, if I run the command print my underscore tuple. Okay, now let's see what happens. So list is there now. Okay, let it be. We will just run the whole thing. Okay, we did not save the file. Let me save the file. Now let me run it again. Okay, here you see this option, tuple does not support item assignment. That is, it is immutable. Okay, and that's why we cannot change this. So for example, let me say I commented this thing. As I told, comment can be done using a hash. Okay, and let me run the command again. Let me save this and let me run the command again. Now you can see everything it was able to perform, right? First command, print my tuple, it was able to print the value at index 4, it was able to print. But now, since we have commented this like assignment issue, so now it is able to do everything. Okay, so this is tuple. Okay, now let us understand how we can work with dictionaries and set. So let's work with a dictionary. So first of all, we can create our dictionary, and we can define and put some values. So in this format we can put the values. Okay, let's say I want to give this dictionary name. Okay, person is fine. Where inside the dictionary, what values, what key pair we are having, name and the value of the name, age and value of age, city and the value of city. Okay, if you want, you can add more in this format. For example, I want to put gender. Okay, and gender, and I can provide a value to it, which will be male. Okay, so these things we created. Now next, say let's run some commands. First thing I will run is let me go down. Yeah, print, and let's say print person. Okay, this will print the whole dictionary. Okay, next thing what I want to do is print specific item from the dictionary. So for that, what we need to do is person, this bracket, and here we can put, let's say, name. Okay, and this will print the value of this key name. Okay, which will see. Next, let's say I want to add an item, add a key value additional in this dictionary. How we can do that? We can write like person let's add a new item which will be gender is done, let's say education. Okay, and this I can put let's say BTech. Not sure if this is correct or not, but yeah, let's see. And I want to print the this person dictionary again. Okay, so let me save this, run this. Great. So let me show you the results. Okay, let's watch from here section. Yeah, as you can see, first we are able to print the whole dictionary in the same format. Then after that we printed like specific value at the for the key name, which is able to print Alice, and then we added a new key value pair inside our personal dictionary, and it came also, it was added at the end. Okay, this is fine. Then one more thing we can do is which is basically let's say set. Okay, so let's create a set. We can do in this format, my set equal to curly braces, and let's put 1 2 3 4 and 3 3 3 2 2 2, and these many items we are having, right? But if I print this, print my underscore set, what should we get? What should we get? Okay, so let us see that as well. If I run this command, at the end you can see no repeated items are coming. Okay, because set is set contains unique items only. No repeated item will be shown. Okay, yeah. Okay, now what I wanted to do is basically write a full stack program which will consolidate all these things, all the data types that we use. It will showcase the these programs, how we can work with them. Okay, so let me show you that as well. So now it is a consolidated program which shows usage of all the things that we studied today. Okay, so what we are doing, first we have created a variable, okay, integer. You can see through the value 42, and first thing that we are doing is printing it. Okay, second we are creating a float variable 3.14, printing it. Okay, format you can see like we are using a string also. Okay, and make sure that when you are using variable in print statement within along with a string, make sure you separate it using a comma. Okay, otherwise you will get error. Okay, then we are creating a string var hello world. When you're printing it, creating a list, I already explained you, right? Printing it, tuple, dictionary, and set. Here we have created all the data types. Okay, now here we are performing basic task with using these data types. Okay, first we are using integer and float, simple, creating a new variable named result. The value of the result we are putting as addition of integer type data type and float data type. Okay, and we'll see what results comes. Then we are doing string concatenation. String concatenation means joining two strings. Okay, how we are doing, creating a new variable. Okay, then adding the first string variable, which is string underscore var plus a specific text. Okay, in this double quotes. Okay, that means Python will understand it's a string. Okay, then printing this new string. Okay, then we are doing list manipulation. How we can do list manipulation? So basically two functions are predefined functions available, append and remove. Okay, what it will do, it will remove the this value 6. Append is supposed to add a new value 6. Okay, so it will add a new value 6 when we use append. That means this value 6 will be added at the end of the list. Okay, then we are removing also. We are removing the value 2. So this where is the list? Yeah, so this, it should be removed. Okay, then we are printing it. We'll see the results, what happened. Okay, then we are performing action on dictionary. So what we are doing here, first of all, we are creating a new like key value pair where key is D, value is 4. Okay, then we can delete also. Basically when you run this command del, it is also like predefined something. Okay, and inside this dictionary we are like trying to delete the variable a. Okay, if I scroll up where dictionary, so we have this variable a. So along with this one also should be deleted. This item will be getting deleted. Okay, which we will see through the result. Okay, then we are working with set. So what we are doing here, inside set we are adding a new variable, a new value which is 6 using the command add. Okay, this will work with set. Then we can remove also using the command dot remove. These are like predefined modules or functions, okay, within Python, and we are printing it. Okay, so I will just copy the whole thing. Okay, and let us execute it, paste it here, save this, and let me execute Python day-2.py. okay, let me see if it is correct. Yeah, okay, now let us go through the results. Okay, so here first integer variable printed, float variable printed, string variable printed, list variable, and till here those are the things. Okay, then here what we are doing, printing the integer plus float, right, which is coming to 40.5.14. okay, these two values, correct. Then we are concatenating this string which is hello world, then have a nice day. Modifying the list also, we added, you can see 6 is added. Okay, then and here you can see 2 is removed also, right, data item 2 is removed also from the list. Modifying history, dictionary, we are adding a new key value pair which is key is D, value is 4, correct. Then we are modifying set, we are adding new value which is 6. Okay, so this example basically this simple program, it covers all the data types that we studied today, and basic operations on those data types you just understood also. Okay, so yeah, this program's basic program I will just give it to you so you can also practice. Okay, so yeah, that is all for today. We understood like different data types, and in next session what we are going to study, let me go back here, and where is it? Yeah, so tomorrow next session we are going to work with files and directory, handling files and directory using Python. Okay, so yeah, be ready, we will do that.